Hello, everyone. It's nice to see you. It's been a little while since I've been on here, but as the title will clearly show you, I have a reason for it. I'd like to know if you've ever tried intermittent fasting. Now, I had been looking into this for a while, um, but I wasn't really sure I could do it, I guess. Because I was looking at the 5-2 method, which is um, like 5 days, not necessarily in a row. In fact, not in a row, but 5 days you eat normally, and then 2 days you fast. And I'm like, geez, I don't know if I can do 24 hours and whatever. But then I found out there were different ways people did it as well. So I looked into the 16-8 and I thought, I think I could do that. So that's where you would fast for 16 hours and then you have an 8-hour window to eat. And you're not restricted on any of your food. And that's why I really was looking into this because to sit there and try and get rid of an entire food group or just lessen it to a lot more than what you're accustomed to is difficult. So whether that be getting rid of carbs or, lowering your protein intake, anything like that. I was drawn to this, like I said, because you can eat what you want. And of course, if you're looking at doing this for losing weight, then that has to be within reason, of course. But yeah, so that's why I decided to try it. And I want to say I started it right around the end of December. And I chose that time not because of New Year's or anything like that, but because I was going to have an extended stay by one of my sons, the one down in San Antonio. And I thought, this will be a great time to try it because I'm not in my comfort zone like I am at home. And also, my son and his wife are not big eaters at all. They're just so skinny, the both of them. They eat well at their meals, but they're not snackers. And for me, the biggest challenge was going to be eating at night. I never used to do that, but I'd say the last 5 years, I've really started to. And so I figured that'd be a good time to try. Well, I was down there about 2.5 weeks. And when I came home, I realized I had lost 6 pounds. So that made me really happy. I'm like, oh, good. It's showing some progress here. But I did notice a few things. So I had to tweak the whole fasting thing. One of them was it was too difficult for me to do the 16-8 all the time. I mean, I still occasionally do it, but because of my acid reflux problem, once I get over, I'd say 14, 15 hours, my stomach just burns so much from being empty, that I have now switched to the 14-10. And I like it. It works really well. You can do this every day of the week, or you can do it a few times of the week. It's just really up to you. I try to eat more clean, meaning less processed foods, less sugary things, stuff like that. But I don't always. Which probably brings me to the point of I haven't lost a ton of weight. I have lost 12 pounds total. So that's like I want to say like 4 months. I do feel good though. And for me, I was never a breakfast person to begin with. So going a long period in the morning without eating sounded good to me. But like I said, the nighttime was hard. So a lot of people will stop their eating at 5, 6 o'clock at night. That'll be their last meal, and then that's it. Well, that wasn't going to work for me. So I usually will do 7. 7 o'clock at night will be the last that I eat. So I think it's like 10 in the morning to 7 at night that you can eat. Or maybe it's 11. I don't know. I'm not thinking clearly at the moment. I'm at my other son's house in Dallas. And I am dog sitting, and they're outside and they're looking in now barking. But anyhow, so yeah, you stop eating at 7 and then you don't eat the next day till 10, 11 in the morning. Or whatever, the time frame is that you have. Now, if you are a breakfast person, then you would be one of those people to probably stop at, say, 5:30 in the evening when you're done with dinner. So it just depends on how you want to do it, how you want to work it. You get those hours in, and then when you do have your window to eat, don't let it all be pizza and ice cream and soda. And you probably will lose weight, especially up front. The first, I've talked to some people who have done it, and they said they didn't start losing weight until after 4 or 5 weeks. So I guess it's a little different for everyone. But within the first couple of months, you're going to notice something for sure. And the fasting is really good for you besides wanting to lose weight. It's excellent to control your blood sugar levels. When you go that long without eating, that keeps your levels low for a long time. And that's very good for you. And, it's supposed to help with lower blood pressure and a few other things that I can't come up with right off the top of my head right now. But yeah, so far so good with me. I'm really happy with it. And I feel it's a good method, especially for those of us that are over a certain age. It's harder for us, maybe to lose weight. It's so easy to gain it. But anyhow, if you're interested, there are 2 doctors I follow here on YouTube, and I'll put both their names down in the description. Let me know if you've ever tried it, how it's worked for you, or if you want to try it. Also, let me know if you'd like a follow-up video on, just some tips and hints that I've learned in this fairly short time, but that have seemed to help me. I could do another short video on that. But anyhow, as usual, it was nice talking to you. And you take care.